What's up, table tennis nerds? Welcome back to the Limittless channel. This is Road to 1550 TTR, week 15, part 1. Special episode because the guy I'm playing with, I just met him one day before at a tournament we were both playing. His name is Thomas. And then, we went to train together already the next day. And as you can see, we were playing some exercises after warming up. And I wanted to play some regular exercises to get back on track after the holiday. I'm still not feeling like I felt before, but it's getting better again. Yes, I would say yesterday already I felt like before the holidays, so in the session after this one. And um, training with Thomas. So he talked to me at the tournament already, and we talked table tennis a lot, and he's an early subscriber and always very active in the comment section. And very cool to meet someone that follows the channel. And we talked table tennis like crazy. And I told him about the game system I'm developing, and he wanted to know more about it and was also a bit skeptical. And here we're training it already. He's choosing a long backspin serve with a ton of backspin, which it's really so much backspin that at the beginning I was simply not able to get a topspin back to receive it as with a topspin. And here back to my serve, at the beginning of my system. Here's him again. And as you can see, this happened a lot, but hey, good thing. That's why I'm there in the training hall. So I really had to include my body more and have way more quality on the ball. So keep the ball in the rubber long enough to create the spin needed and the forward pressure needed. And I would say I was maybe hitting 1 out of 3. So I'm 100% sure, and I also told him that when he goes for this system, many people will give him a push. So we'll push him back long, and then it's fine for him because it's even better for him, I would say. Flying backhand there, that was cool. So I think he will get many pushes, but for me, the right thing to do is use my strong backhand and attack right away. So that's what I trained. It's as simple as that. And if he gets a push, he has super solid backhand top spins. So I think his game system, I mean, he plays for 20 years. So come on. He knows a thing or two. And I really liked his game system. It was not easy for me to handle. As you can see here, he has good feeling. And next day we also went to Limittless together, and here we also started with some regular exercises after the warm-up. I don't film the warm-ups anymore, it's always the same, it's just a few minutes of driving and then top spinning. And here we played middle of the table and then left or right side, so irregular exercise, which so important. And after that we got back to the system because that was the main topic of our discussions we had the day before, and on this day we tried out so much, and it was a really valuable session again. And he's dealing pretty well with my serve. Most of the players my level or a little bit better, and of course weaker players, have a lot of trouble with my serve already, and him not so much. So we get to the open game way more often. Now he experimented with his serve system to keep it shorter, the initial serve. And I tried to answer with putting the ball very short, which posed already a different question for him. But he's experienced, so he of course he knows that he can then flip if I put it into his backhand, on his backhand side. And let me tell you, he has a ton of spin in his backhand. Now I know how it feels, because people always tell me when I go for the slow backhand top spins that there's a lot of spin and they block over the table a lot. Same experience for me against Thomas here. I blocked so much over the table, so many of his top spins. Now, this, oh my god, maybe the single best pimple session I ever had in a learning perspective, okay? This is Dia, he plays in the first team in Limittless, and they play pretty high. So he knows what he is doing. And first of all, usual thing, I'm like, okay, I trained this for 6 months now, I'm still bad at it against people, so let's go for another one. But this turned out very, very differently because I got two tips that changed my understanding of playing pimples completely. And let me spoiler you, I again went out of a tournament in a later round because losing to a pimple player. All again very close match, but yes, he won. So this is exactly what I need. Here I just play empty balls on the pimples and then pick a ball to attack. That's my main strategy so far, but I mean, I guess it changed on this day. And now, of course, pushing, spinning, pushing, spinning. Here he explains me that he sees me playing way too many, too secure top spins, more from down, up and leaning backwards, and really not optimal. He told me to go more through the ball, more forward, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try. And he's totally right, because you're gonna see in a bit what happened later. But yeah, first of all, boom, as you can see, I think a little better already. Of course, this ball was higher. And now, saw that push. And now Martin saw that several times, me pushing like this. Now he explained me that against pimples that have created a ton of backspin, I should not push like this. Like you see, he's doing the motion several times, a big push. And he said, no, 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 no. You have to like lift the ball. And okay, interesting. Let me try that. I don't know, makes no sense, but I try. Because I thought it's so much backspin, I have to return with backspin. And here again, I do it the old way, and it fails. Again, you see, it's crazy how much backspin. His pimples created a lot of backspin. And then you see here, I started getting it. Slowly but surely, I started getting it, and it felt so good from the get-go. And after, again with the forehand, I just understood what they mean. So from then on, it was easy to apply, as you can see. It felt so much easier. And I think this was a breakthrough in my play against Pips, for sure. And while doing this, something came into my mind. I watched the game Cedric Meissner against Florian Blum, one of the best German attackers against one of the best German defenders. And Meissner did that in perfection. And I had this, I'm a visual learner, so I had his pushes, his push, spin game. It just visualized in my mind. And Cedric is a teammate of Mathias, that's why I watched this game live. And yeah, it just popped up in my mind, and I remembered like, hey, that's exactly what Cedric did. And yeah, that clicked, that really clicked. And as you can see now, the pushes are super smooth. I can put them wherever I want, and the second ball after I push back like this, I lift the ball back, so to speak. It's way easier to attack the follow-up ball. So yeah, this was a big breakthrough in my understanding of how to play defenders with pips. Thank you, Dieter, for the tips, and Martin, this had a ton. What a great session. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to not miss future videos, and click the notification bell.